Hello everyone, myself Partha pursuing IT. I in Wheeltech Multitech, Dr. Rangarajan, Dr. Sagundala Engineering College. My project is home automation. Let's see the contents of my projects. IoT using home automation. I in embedded system using microcontroller, Blink console, and the requirements of my projects and the phases of my projects using methodology and the conclusion of my project. Let's see what IoT is. IoT, Internet of Things. Internet of Things describes the physical objects with sensors, processability, software and other technologies that connect and exchange data with other devices and system over the internet or other communication networks. IoT devices are a part of larger concept of home automation, which can include lighting, heating, and air conditioning, media security systems, and a camera system. Long-term benefits could include energy saving by automatically ensure lights and electronics are turned off or by making the residents in the home aware of usage. Let's see the benefits of IoT. It generates more revenue. It is a more efficiency and productivity. It gives more business opportunities and the customer experience. There is large mobility and agility. It save time and money. It make better business decisions and extends the employee productivity. Let's see how my project used in home automation. Home automation. Home automation or domestics is building automation for a home called smart home or smart house. A home automation system will monitor and are controlled using home attributes such as lighting, climate, entertainment systems, and applications. It also includes home security such as access control and alarm system. When the connected with the internet, home devices are an important constituents of the IoT. A home automation system typically connects controlled devices to a central smart home hub called gateway. The user interface for control for a system uses either wall-mounted terminals, tablet, or desktop computers. A mobile phone application or a web interface that may also be accessible offsite through the internet. Home automation has a high potential for sharing data between family members or trusted individuals or personal security and could lead to energy saving measures with a positive environmental impact in future. Let's see how home automation using embedded system. Embedded system may also function with a larger system. The system can be programmable or have a fixed functionality. An embedded system is a combination of computer hardware and software designed for a specific function. An embedded system is a computer system combination of a computer processor, computer memory, and input-output peripheral devices that has a dedicated function within a larger mechanical or electronic system. When classifying embedded system based on the performance and the functional requirements, embedded system are divided into four categories: real-time embedded system, a standalone embedded system, network or networked embedded system, and at last the mobile embedded system. Let's see how embedded system is running using microcontroller and a microprocessor. Microcontroller and microprocessor. A microcontroller MCU or microcontroller unit is a smaller computer for single VLC integrated IC chip. A program memory in the form of ferroelectric RAM or NOR flash or OTP room is also often included on a chip, as well as a small amount of microcontrollers are designed for embedded applications in contrast to microprocessor used in personal computers or other general purpose applications consisting of various discrete chips. Now let's see what microprocessor is. A microprocessor is a computer processor where the data processing, logic and control includes a single integrated unit or a small number of integrated units. Now let's see the microcontroller. Microcontroller, ADC block and DAC block. ADC block output digital values representing the analog input signal and stores the converted value in the result of register using your digital signal processor. A digital to analog controller, a DAC, DA, D2A, and D2A is a system that converts a digital signal into analog signal. Let's see in the diagram how the analog signal is converted into a digital signal using sample and then hold the sample and quantizing the sample, discreting in time and discreting in amplitude, and using encoder we encode the analog signal into digital signal. Let's see what the timer and counter used. Pulse width modulation (PWM) or pulse duration modulation (PDM) is a method of reducing average power delivered by an electric signal by efficiency chopping it into discrete parts. The average value of voltage fed to the load is controlled by turning the switch between supply and load on and offset as a fast rate. Now let's see how the Blink platform used in my project. Blink is a Blink is an Internet of Things, that means IoT company, which provides a platform for building mobile iOS and Android applications that connect the electronic devices to the internet and remotely monitor and control these devices. Blink was founded by Pavel Baybordin, a user experience UX expert in mobile and automotive space. The IoT platform was launched in 2014. Blink platform is used to engineers to connect the MCUs and prototyping development board like Arduino, ESP8266 or SBCs like Raspberry Pi or or Wi-Fi Ethernet or the cellular to the internet and built custom mobile applications to remotely monitor and control electronic equipments. Let's see, these are the steps used in Blink console. The step one, opening the Blink cloud and create a new template, then add a new device, then add a new data streams, and then at last copy the template ID, device ID, and author ID used in C programs for later. These are the requirements used in my projects. The requirements in the hardware section and the software sections are divided into two parts. The hardware sections are used are Prism Lab, Arduino Uno, LDR sensor, LEDs, LCDs, LM35 temperature sensor, temperature system, Ethernet shield, and serial time. In software section, I used Arduino IDE, Blink app, Internet, basic embedded in C. The aims and goals to complete my projects are to control the heater cooler remotely, to control the LED during day and night, to control water tank through internet, to create the home automation system perfectly. These are the phases of my project. The phase one is using C program, using C program. Phase two using microcontroller, and the phase three is embedded system. At last, the phase four is Blink app. This is my methodology. Is a problem. First, I used Arduino as an intermediate or a user interface to control Blink in my system, and you install my install Blink app in my Android phone. Using this mobile app, we can control all the home appliances like light, fan, heater, air conditioner, etc. using the interface Arduino. Now let's go on to the project demo. Now we are in the Arduino platform. Now we are in the Arduino platform. Let's see, these are my codes to implement in my project. This code is to control light brightness with brightness, monitor temperature, monitor and throw Blink. And these are the tokens which we copied from Blink console. Blink template ID, Blink device name, and the Blink author. Now let's see my LDR program. This is my program which is used to control the brightness of the garden light, and this is the header file of it. Now let's see the main program. This main program includes the virtual pin which used in my Blink app which will act as a switch. Now let's see the serial tank. This is the serial tank program I implemented for my project. I controls the water level, and this is the header file of the water. This temperature system program controls the heating and the cooling of the water, and this is the header file of I installed more softwares to for my projects, which names Its names liquid crystal I2C link and U8GL link. For my project, these are the softwares used, and we are going to compile the project. Now let's see my my compile is done and without any errors. Now let's go to the Pixel lab. Now I open the Pixel lab. This is the Arduino. This is the microcontroller. I changed the CLC megahertz to 16. Now I move to the modules, spare parts, loading. This is the spare parts. This is LCD I2C. This is LED, temperature sensor, LDR, temperature system, LDR, temperature sensor. This is a serial tag. Now I change to COM5. This is a spare parts. Now I adjust them. Now I am controlling my Blink app using my Android phone, and I am displaying it by using app all over mirror. Now I am going to tab on LoadX, opening my bootloader. Now we can see the flow. The flow of water is increasing. Here we can check the volume. Now it's raised the maximum. Now we are going to outlet. Now we can see this outlet water. Now we can see it control the heater. The temperature is increasing. 35. Now it raised the maximum. Now the temperature system is started circling, rotating. It controls the LDR due to the daylight. Light is increasing. That's it. Now the project is executed and it is executed. Now the project is done. Now let's see the outcomes in conclusions. Conclusion. The outcome of my project is the main purpose of home automation is to provide ease to people to control different home appliances with the help of Android application present in their mobile phones and to save electricity, time and money. The system also helps the user to protect their homes from the burglars and when they are away from the home by using alarm in there, and the alarm will start ringing whenever the burglar tries to enter the house, and the person will receive a message on the mobile phone whenever some other person will try to enter his own house. It concluded that all the home automation system techniques uses wireless technology. Arduino, GSM, Android-based home automation techniques have been implemented in order to provide ease to people to control their home appliances. Thus this is my project, and thank you for the valuable opportunity.